Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Green Room Podcast. I'm Matthew Bruni, and joining me once again is Colin Mitchell. And Colin, today we are joined by the great JD Davis, aka North Texas Eagle, and Sanoe
Mm.
Valente, aka Mean Green Show. Um, how are y'all doing? Sanoe's in the car. How are you, Sanoe? You good?
I'm good. I know I was the one who requested a rescheduling of this time, and then I forgot the day that it was today, so I had to run out to the car really quick. But I'm doing really good.
Good. We won't keep you too long. But yeah, JD, how are you?
Good, man. Good.
Yeah, all set
Staying
to
busy.
go. I sent I sent y'all this kind of proposal, I guess, last week, just doing like an offensive like fantasy draft for the past, I guess, 9 years it would be, because honestly it's the off season and I was like I could have them on and we could just talk North Texas football, but we could honestly do that in August and be fine. So I was like, let's have some fun and let's draft players from the past 9 years, make our own teams and just have let North Texas fans vote on which team they think is the best, and we get some bragging rights from it. So, with that being said, before we get to that, I do want to ask JD though, just to cover a little bit of North Texas news. Obviously they've made some additions, especially some key defensive additions in the past 2 months, and I just wanted to get kind of your take on off-season moves and what they've been doing, especially on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, they announced several summer transfers this last few weeks. I think they've really solidified that defense. I think it's going to look completely different. I think it's going to hopefully surprise a lot of people. I know it was a big talking point last year, a big weakness in the team. Probably kept them from going bowling last year, but adding several Power Five players, I think there's a ton more depth. I think that linebacker room and defensive back room is going to look completely different, and there's some guys on the defensive line that that have a chance to potentially be all conference top players. So definitely think it's exciting, especially like when you put it on the depth chart and seeing like last year's team compared to this year's team. It's going to look completely different.
Yeah. All right. That's all we got for this year's North Texas squad. We'll be back and we'll have JD on, I'm sure, before the year gets started. But let me share my screen, and this is how we got it. Um, I'm not 100% how. I guess for Sonoy, since he's in the car on the phone, how well he'll be able to read it. But this is kind of layout. So it's going to be, we got quarterbacks, running backs, receivers, tight end, and offensive coordinator. I thought offensive coordinator was a fun little wrinkle to throw in there, because there have been so many offensive coordinators and offensive coaches in our time. So format: one quarterback, two running backs, three receivers, tight end, sub, and an OC. So that's it. Now I will do an order generator real quick and to pick who goes first and who goes last. So Bruni, JD, Colin, and Sonoy. And let's randomize it. All right. So
Let's
first
see who
is
gets Mason
Sonoy.
fine.
It's first is Sonoy, second is Colin, third is Bruni, fourth is JD.
Okay,
All
so
right.
real quick,
Go ahead.
just to clarify, I'm basing these picks off of ability, not their career. Is that kind of where we're going right now? Like,
Yeah, you're trying to make the best team. Like if you were drafting, I guess, for like a fantasy football team per se, I guess.
mhm.
That's how I'm looking at it, at least.
Okay, gotcha.
So yeah, best Sonoy, Colin, Bruni, JD. All right, JD falls to 4. Ooh, that's tough.
It's a
It is a
snake draft,
snake
though, right?
draft.
Okay.
Yeah, it is a snake draft. So we'll one through 4, 4 through 1, so on and so forth. All right, there's the order updated right there. All right, Sonoy, you
Okay,
can get
real
us
quick.
started.
On my screen, there's no. Okay, you just moved it out. There we go. I see
Sorry,
them all
sorry,
now.
sorry.
Here we go. Here we go. Okay, first pick, I'm going quarterback Chandler Rogers.
All right.
Dang.
Any reason there?
I
Reasoning?
mean, okay, how many? I don't have it pulled up. So how many games did he start this year? He started
What,
8
10?
games, or no, 10 games. Okay,
I
10
think
games. He
so.
passes for
Yeah.
over 3,000 yards. I forget his
Mm-hmm.
touchdown to interception ratio. First year in the offense, wasn't even a starter coming out of spring. You know what I mean? The beginning of the season. I think if we're going just ability, he's going to have the highest obviously we can't. This is not applicable to every quarterback on this list, but he would have the highest overall rating in this new EA college football game out of all these quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
Probably about an 85.
That's where Sanoe's mind is at.
That's
by the
right.
way.
I'm
College
all
football.
I'm
There you
all
go.
in. I'm all in. So anyway, I could go on and on, but I think he's the most talented on this list.
All right, Colin.
I'm gonna go with the
Colin,
obvious and take Mason here. I don't need to say anything about it. It's Mason, fine. So
Mason fine. All
Yeah.
right, calling it
all right,
Mason.
you guys get the scraps now.
This was my so this was my. I really wanted 4 if I wasn't gonna get the top 2.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the best player here, and that's Jaelon Darden.
Wow. He's not your QB, right?
No, I don't. If I have Jaelon, bro, Austin
You put him
Aune
at QB.
threw-
You put him at QB.
Oh, my fault. I did. Hey, he can play wherever the hell he wants to play.
He played quarterback in high school, so
That's
Bruni's
a good
going.
point. Thank you. How do I do this?
Bruni's going triple option.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah. I mean, fantastic receiver, Biletnikoff finalist. Incredible year in that COVID year. Best player to come through North Texas in a long time. And the best receiver available here. So I'm very happy to get Jaelon Darden, who no matter who my quarterback is, can throw 5 yards to him and let him go for 30.
So I'm going to go with.
Are you picking Landon Sides? I'm just kidding. I'm just playing.
So I'm going to go with 2 guys that had, I feel like, great careers at North Texas. They did both battle through some injuries, but both are still playing on Sundays. I'm going with Jeff Wilson, East Texas boy, and then Jaelon Darden.
Yeah, that's a good one too. That was almost basically my plan if I was going to go 4. I was like, I can get Jeff and Guyton though at least. All right. Do you want to talk about him a little bit? What did you like? Or I mean, hell, this was a long time ago. But
yeah,
what do you remember about him?
Jeff Wilson to me was probably just the best overall running back that's came through North Texas in a long time. I think he could block, he could run, he could catch. I mean, I think there's a reason he's still playing on Sundays. I know he battled some injuries. There were some foot, ankle problems. I'm not really sure what all was going on, but I think if could have kind of avoided some injuries. I think, the year we went to the conference championship, I think, he was battling some injuries that year. And then Jaelon Darden's a guy that, went to Notre Dame out of high school. Nobody really had him on North Texas's radar out of JUCO, and kind of surprised a lot of people by committing to North Texas. And, I think he shined from day one being on campus. And like I said, I think he's still playing for the Chargers right now. So those are 2 guys I think that, like, even through the injuries, still had great careers in North Texas and still going today. So, that's the kind of – and I'm kind of going the fantasy football route. I'm going to save my quarterback for later, kind of going to load up on that running back room and wide receiver room.
Yeah, that's where I'm at as well.
Crazy. I'm about to take Austin Aune from one of y'all. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. I put the sub position in because I was like, what if we, like, the others could just, like, kind of snipe another quarterback, just take another quarterback off the board, just keep going, or take another, like, position player. I'm between 2 players right now. It's either Bussy or Macklin right now in my head. And I'm going to go – damn, Short is pretty good too. I'm just going to take Macklin. I'm going to take Macklin. Oh, I shouldn't have done that yet. I just think his big playability pairs nicely with Darden. And I know I probably could have taken Shorter too. But, yeah, I just trust the route running, the hands. I mean, I got 2 guys that are incredible route runners here for whoever my quarter, in theory. Whether it's fantasy football or we're making the best offense, however we want to approach it, I think that's my pick. So
Colin, 2 wide receivers with no quarterback, that's crazy. Or running back.
You have a quarterback in. Well, we'll see.
I mean, I'll have Rico Bussy, which all
right,
really good receiver, but I don't. You're gonna have Jason Bean throwing the ball for you,
and running.
He's
I could have
definitely
Jace Bruder, man. Who knows where this takes me? I have no idea.
Fair enough. I'm gonna do Rico.
Idea.
He played for the Steelers, so I don't know how much he actually played, but he was really good. For anyone who doesn't remember him, obviously the drive. For everyone who remembers that, Mason find Rico Bussy. So that's my receiver.
you go. All right, Sanoe, you're up two picks
All
right here.
right. I'm tempted to take Jason Bean and move him to receiver so nobody else can get him at quarterback. But I'm gonna go Jair Shorter to take the top off the defense with the deep ball threat. And then I'm gonna go Varkey's Gums.
Okay, walk us through it.
Okay, so deep threat, Jair Shorter, obviously. I mean, we saw what he did that 1 year with Ani. I forget, like one of every 4 catches was a touchdown or something.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but
No,
anyway, and then
you're right.
yeah, Varkey's Gums. We saw what he did as a redshirt freshman. Was just kind of coming into his own. Then he obviously has gone to Arkansas and hasn't really seen the field, I don't think, too much since then. But I think if he would have stayed, he continues to develop. You got a deep threat with Jair Shorter now. Now you got the mid game with Varkey's Gums, who can also, he's not going down usually with one arm tackler. It takes a few. When he was 19, remind you. So now that he's in today's world, he's like 21. That's even just more mass. And then you have the dual threat ability with Chandler Rogers. I mean, he's a prolific passer, and he can, he'll gouge you with his legs.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. All right, Colin, you're back up.
I'm gonna go with my boy Oscar Attaway. Been an Oscar Attaway truther for my entire life. Wish he was still on the team, but no,
Yeah.
he was always a guy that I always thought had tremendous talent. He didn't maybe have the ability to show it just because of injuries and whatnot. But I think last year he was really, really good, and probably think he's the best running back available. No shot at DeAndre Torrey, but need a guy that's a little bit more physical. So.
Yeah. Gosh, I have no idea what I'm gonna do here. Because this is where the board, I think, thins out a little bit. I'm just gonna take Austin Ani here and just kind of be content with it. He's clearly, like, I think the drop off, like, you could make an argument, I guess, for Morris maybe or Bean maybe, but I think he's the third best quarterback here, and I get some big playability, and he already has that chemistry with Jaelon Darden, so I think we're looking at some big plays over here on my offense, and I want to get him just to make sure JD didn't take him with one of these 2 picks coming up.
Man, Sanoe took my tight end number 4, and you took my quarterback number 5. So I don't know what I'm going to do now.
All right.
Landon Sides is still there.
Yeah, we're all there. Michael
Man,
Lawrence.
I think I'm going to go. I'm torn between Jake Roberts and Oscar Hammonds. We saw what Jake did.
Yeah.
I think that he would have been an all-conference player if he'd stayed here at North Texas. But I think Oscar's probably going to be the sleeper in this transfer class. So I'm going to go with Oscar. I think he's going to surprise a lot of people this year, and I think he's got the potential to make an all-conference team. So I'll go there, and then I get to double up.
Yep.
So
I didn't cross out Rico Bussey. Hold on. There you go.
So Sanoe keeps giving me a hard time about Landon Sides, but I'm going to go to the original Landon Sides. I'm going with Michael Lawrence. Old Faithful.
That's a good pick. I think this is the best receiver on the board still. Yeah. All right. So JD has his receiver set. Yes, someone should just take all the quarterbacks from him, so he can't take any of them. All right. On my way back, yeesh. Real thin. I'm just gonna roll with DeAndre Torrey and just be happy with it. Get my running back 1 set. I mean, we saw the production consistently in his time in North Texas. I think, a lot of these running backs are kind of similar, but I just think the experience is huge. And if I'm building an offense, I want Torrey's, just his IQ, toughness, consistency. Like, I'll take DeAndre Torrey and roll with that any day. So, Colin's back up.
I'm going to go AOD. Sorry for anybody who wanted him. Got the 1-2 punch on Oscar Attaway. And obviously, he had a great season last year. And he's going to be my breakaway back. So, there we go.
Yeah. Sanoe, back-to-back picks.
All right. I am going to go Landon Sides. And reason being, I mean, we saw what he did as a true freshman. I think he's only going to continue to develop there. And he did it with Chandler Rogers. So I got Chandler Rogers on this hypothetical team. So year two together there. And let's go Turner Smiley.
Throwback name.
Tough.
Turner Smiley. Yeah, he was he had some
He was
flashes.
a player. Yeah.
He had some flashes. Nothing wrong with that. All right, Sanoe's going the no running back route.
Oh, wait. Can I swap that Turner Smiley pick?
No, you can't swap the
No.
Turner Smiley pick.
The pick is on the board,
No,
man.
It is done.
Dang.
No.
Well, okay, well, you see what's happening. What's happening is you're moving the board around and I can't see it. All right, whatever. Know that I wanted
Bro,
to
you
swap
can
that.
see the running backs right
Okay.
here. Right
All
here.
right, well,
Where it says
well,
running backs, there's nothing
you
there.
show me the left and give me the right.
Yeah.
You're tampering.
Tee it high and
now
let
with
it
my
fly,
roster.
Sanoe.
Yeah, that's all.
All right,
Just gonna
whatever.
Hey, you forgot what time this was. You forgot what day it was. I don't want to hear nothing from Sanoe. All right, Colin, back up. Go.
I'm going Jake Roberts. I need a tight end, and I think he's gonna block well and also be able to catch the ball. So
Yeah, you need some blockers for all these running backs you got.
the two I got, yeah.
Yeah, two. I might be joining you. Hold on.
It's either Jason Birtle or Kelvin Smith.
Jason Birtle was a receiving tight end, man. He was.
I don't want to
play a
hear
little
it.
bit.
What,
He
he had
could
5
play.
touchdowns against ACU? And that was it?
Yeah. Hey,
And that was it?
we could play a little bit. Sheesh. I'm gonna take. Oh, this is dire. This is dire. Oh, Ayo's gone. Hold on, let me cross Ayo off. All right, I already got DeAndre Torrey. We don't. I try not to talk about him because he went to SMU. But Trey Siggers, I'm gonna take Trey Siggers off the board. Extremely explosive back, extremely strong. That Siggers Torrey combination is. I feel really good about that. Now, again, wish he didn't go to SMU, but at North Texas he was very, very good. So I'll take the Trey Siggers.
I'm gonna go Kaka Ragsdale.
Okay.
I think he was in for a big year last year before he got hurt. I think he's got a chance to have a big bounce back year this year. Kind of the same reason I picked Jeff Wilson. I think he's kind of an all-around back. Doesn't really do anything super great, but does everything good. And then I'm going to go with Damon Ward. I think he's been, I would kind of say, old faithful, does his job, catches well, runs routes well, and had a chance to hit the portal this year and potentially go to a Power 5 school, but chose to stay at North Texas. So he moved up my board just because of that. So, yep, that's why I picked him.
All right. Let me look something up real quick.
Wow.
Hold on, wait.
This is unbelievable.
Oh man, playing with a handicap.
Yeah, I mean, well, look, I have no sympathy for Sanoe over there. I don't know what he's doing.
What up for us though, Bruni?
You have access to a computer? What are you?
I'm not, but I'm
talking
being I don't even know what the word would be.
about? Okay.
Faithful
That's
to
all right.
the
That's all right.
game.
Geesh. I'm gonna take just give me Austin Agumakim. Give me Austin.
Oh.
Had a good year. One of those years had about 400 yards receiving, and pretty physical receiver. Austin was. I think, yeah, just kind of a not big play, but I think he's big enough. 6'3", 200 pounds. I need a big receiver to pair with Macklin and Darden. So there you go.
I'm gonna go with Rod Burns.
Okay.
What do you? I think he's just like the reliable type of guy in the slot that you want, and he always comes up big whenever you need it, and is reliable. So there we go.
All right. Sanoe, back to back.
All right, back to back.
Here's your team. Here's your team right here.
All right. Well, so I need 2 running backs. I guess I'll just take the 2 best running backs that were on the board
There's
originally.
three.
One
Three
in
available.
there's 3 available. I'm picking the 2 best. So
Okay.
Zach Evans, he's going to explode on the scene this year, paired with Coach Cobbs. It's going to be a Heisman front runner, I think. And then
Mhm.
Nick Smith, Quick Smith.
Nick Smith, yeah, that's a good one. I loved covering Nick back in the day. All right, Colin, back up. I'm wrapping this up here.
I guess I'll
Receiver,
be.
sub,
I guess I'll
offensive
get
coordinator.
I guess I'll get Blair Conwright.
All right. There's
Just kind of taking a shot at the board there. Nothing.
I like it.
Nothing really to
I like
say.
it. I like it. We're flying through this. Okay, I have tight end, sub, and offensive. Okay, what do I need? What do I need? Like, do I need a receiver?
Do you need a receiver? You've
Like, no, like a receiving talent type
Oh.
player. Yeah, I'm gonna go Pirtle. I just think he can catch. I think he can catch the ball. I think he can make some plays as a receiver. Give me Pirtle as my tight end 1. JD's up, back-to-back picks.
All right, I'm gonna go with. Might as well grab a quarterback. I'm gonna go Chandler Morris.
Right.
I think he
Might need
stays
a
healthy
backup.
this year. He's
Hopefully,
in
you don't
for
need a backup, but
no.
Yeah,
But if he stays healthy, I think he's in for a big year. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get the first offensive coordinator off the board. Kind of torn between Mike Blesh, Eric Morris. I'm kind of excited to see what Eric Morris does with that kind of receiving core I got. So I'm gonna go with Eric Morris.
that would have been my pick as well. I think he schemes things like
That's a good pick.
I think he's able to scheme up things in a way that the past OCs like the past OCs had good systems, but I feel like individually, like drive to drive, I kind of trust Eric Morris in a way I don't like. I hadn't really trusted coordinators beforehand. So, all right, sub or an OC. I have Austin Ani.
He was benched a few times.
With Austin Ani
Yeah,
than Jason Bean. Just give me Jason Bean as my sub, man. I love it. Boy, I'm going to do what they should have done in 2020 and build an offense that can accommodate both. And just wait till
they had pretty good receivers and running backs with Ani.
Well, they didn't have me. All right.
I don't see your name on the list though. We've seen this team before, Bruni. We've seen this team before.
Right there. Put me under offensive coordinator. I will draft myself.
Give me Graham Harrell.
Yeah, that was
best. Mason's best year was when Graham was the OC, and without Seth, we might not be going forward on 3rd and 1 18 times in a row. So, or running the ball. Sorry.
Yeah.
3rd and 1 18 times in a row. So,
I think those are the 2 I trust the most: Harrell and Morris, like as OCs. All right, Sanoe, wrap it up for you. You got 2 picks here: a sub and a coordinator.
Okay, sub. I'm taking Stone Earl. He beat out Chandler Rogers initially, so he must have shown something. Okay. And offensive coordinator, I really am torn here. Jordan Davis. I mean, I'm not saying I'm picking him. Hold on, Bruni Godly. But I'm just saying he was the OC, when Chandler Rogers, when this offense did all this stuff this past season.
Yeah.
So that's compelling. But Ani broke the single passing touchdown record with Seth Luttrell. So imagine what Luttrell could do with Rogers. Oh man, this is tough. Do we tee it high and let it fly, or you know what? I'm just gonna go Jordan Davis.
Okay. All right, Jordan Davis. There you go. Colin, last pick. If there's anybody that comes for anybody, if there's anybody that comes to mind that I don't have listed on here, you can pick them.
Man, thanks for letting me know last second.
Yeah, thanks.
Just throwing it out there. I'm pretty sure I was pretty thorough in all of my listings, but I understand that we have.
Let me think here real quick before I pick my.
What about Tigori, Colin? That's a throwback 2015 for you.
I don't need Tigori.
I remember us joking about that like for my freshman year.
Yeah.
That the trail's gonna.
I got a really good picture of him my freshman year. I'm gonna go with Isaiah Johnson.
Okay.
We're just gonna load up on running backs.
Mason's a load up on running backs.
Mason just plays through everything. So There we go.
All right. I'm gonna take. This is tough because I like Blush and I like Latrell quite a bit. And they obviously worked kind of like hand in hand. With Blesh, I think like the offensive line play was real good. I think he took over. Like Latrell had to start giving up some of his play calling stuff, but I'm friends with Seth Latrell, and I believe in him. Give me Seth Latrell.
What was the last time you talked to Seth?
When he got the OC job for Oklahoma, so not that long ago.
It's over a year, but
No, it's not. He got the OC job at like 4 months ago, 5 months ago, January, whatever it was. But yeah, give me Seth Latrell. He's about to be the
OC
OC
job,
at
man, never mind.
Oklahoma. I'll take Seth Latrell and live with it. JD, last pick, a sub. So anybody you want here. Chandler Morris backup, more running backs. What do you
Jay
think?
Struder would look real nice on that roster.
So T. Gorey was going to be my T. Gore was going to be my secret pick or sleeper pick, but I think I'm going to go with Mason Ferguson, the true freshman wide receiver out of North Crowley. I think he's got a chance to have a great career for North Texas. So that's going to be my one sub.
That's a pull.
Wow.
I like it. All right, with him and Oscar Hammond, we have some projections from JD, but I like it.
I was thinking
All right.
Jason because you get a little bit of defense at the same time. So, it'd be the only defender on any team.
You solidify your backup quarterback role and your linebacker room all at the same time.
Yeah.
That's
smart. Smart.
Yeah.
All right, there you have it. There's our teams. I'll post whenever I post this, we'll post our a Twitter poll to kind of let everyone vote on it. Let me spell Austin right on my side so that way people don't get confused. I like my team. I like my team quite a bit. So, but I think the good thing about doing this is there's a lot of, I think it's pretty even across the board, but we'll see. We'll see what fans think. I think this was a good way to do it. And we got out of here in under 30 minutes. So thank you to y'all for not dragging this out. I was like, I don't know how long this is going to go with like 9 rounds, but fantasy football drafts are long sometimes, but this was fun. Thank you, Sanoe, for accommodating us in your busy day.
You know what? Anytime.
Yeah, just next time we'll just schedule something and just randomly forget about it, and we'll whenever that happens. All right. JD's camera froze, but he is still here.
I look like I'm looking at my roster just disgusted, and it froze up like that. I don't know what happened.
Are you disgusted?
No, I'm pumped. I think we're going undefeated.
Undefeated?
Yeah, I mean, if we stay healthy, sky's the limit.
Let's see. Where's the team?
Let's hope he does stay healthy.
Yeah. All right. Colin, you like your team?
I mean, Mason's really good. I'm not really a big fan of my team.
What is this receiving core? No.
The problem is that you took I took running back instead, and then you went Jaelon Darden. Somebody went Jeff Wilson, and you went, I'm gonna take Jamori Macklin again. Yeah. So it hurt me because I was gonna try to get Macklin.
That's tough.
But,
That's
it is
tough.
what it is.
All right. Well, that's all we have for y'all today. Hope y'all enjoyed the episode. Some off-season content. I know this is always good at sparking some debate and discussion. So, hope y'all enjoyed it. Leave us a like, comment, share, subscribe. If you haven't already, check out Sanoe's channel. We'll have it linked in the description. Check out JD's Twitter, his Patreon, all that stuff. They do a great job over there. So, yeah. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we will talk to y'all later.
Later, guys.